All right, good evening, everyone. Ali Safi here, Safi Financial Network. Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everyone. All right, so let's start with S&P 500 daily chart here. And as you see here, market reached new all-time high today, 69.30. This is exactly what we were expecting for, and hopefully you know what I mean by exactly. So we just nailed down this corrective move. Is like a first phase, and the second phase was a correction, and then the third is going to be an impulsive move to the upside. I'm just looking for the bigger time frame is going to be like going all the way up to 7,000. Potentially 7,100. That's going to be the maximum stretch for the third wave. And then we are going to get to the corrective phase. However, based on my cycles, you see that the momentum, we got into dual back overbought condition as well. So we don't see the fast line reach there, but not the slow line. So let's wait for this one because seems like the daily high is pretty close to us, and we may see some kind of like a daily high potentially by end of this week. So Friday session, I would say market is going to be open, and then Monday, I'm not sure Monday what's but we will have a next year one day off as well. So potentially Monday is going to be yeah, January 1st or Tuesday. I have to check out the calendar, but we will have just one day off next week. And that's going to be this weekend until the next week is going to be like a Santa Claus rally. Seems like we already had a Santa Claus rally, and market just went up nicely to the upside. So there is nothing change in my analysis, and we should see some kind of like a sideways to up in a weekly bull trend to reach to 7,100 area. So that would be the possible scenario. Moving on to Nasdaq. Nasdaq is the same. However, we're seeing that we got high, and here is the lower high, and this is a lower high. So Nasdaq is obviously lagging, and even we don't get above this 25,700. So if we get above this level, that would be kind of like a double top, while S&P 500 is reaching new all-time high, but Nasdaq doesn't follow. So this is very, very important to see how Nasdaq is going to follow up, because I would say Dow and S&P will have a better performance compared to Nasdaq even in 2026. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Dow Jones. Dow Jones is the same. We are pretty close to new all-time high, and we got a pretty nice rally today, going all the way up, and pretty close to this double top and new all-time high. So 49,000. I would come up with analysis as well. So it seems like Dow Jones is getting close to its peak, a multi-decade peak. And we should see in 2026 a multi-decade peak as well. So we'll see how it goes. Make sure, stay tuned for my analysis down the road for 2026 as well. Gold, we just got a doji bar here. It reached new all-time high, coming back down. And I would say gold can be potentially daily high. And this daily high means we're going to get a corrective move to the downside. And this corrective potentially is coming with a weekly high as well, because if I just want to show you here, all my cycles, like a fast cycle, slow cycle, we are reaching to kind of like a dual back overbought condition. And this is going to be basically a daily and weekly high here. So that is a very, very important to just pay attention, price, time, and also pattern and momentum at the same time. Just because momentum wise we are getting to overbought condition doesn't mean that market or gold is going to go to the downside. But I would say basically I was waiting for this, especially if you go to the weekly chart. A weekly chart we are getting to dual back overbought condition as well. So you see that for the weekly chart, let me just here is the weekly, and if I want to save it, so we'll see that this is a pretty neat scenario that we got dual back bear reversal on a weekly and daily at the same time. So this means a multi-weeks decline is coming. Still, I'm looking for multi-weeks decline, but this one seems like right now it's just a going all the way up to new all-time high. But I would say as everyone needs to be careful right now for the gold. Silver at the same time, we got another new all-time high today, new closing all-time high, 71.82. And today we reached to 72.71. And just getting back to a downside, we kind of like see the wick candle here, and the silver is due for corrective move as well. And this correction could be a very nice buy information or bottom for another potentially spike to the upside. Moving on to crude. Crude, we just got into this important area. As I said before, this is kind of like a daily high, and then we got into dual back bear reversal to the downside for a momentum wise. So we got a daily high, but weekly we are bullish. So right now, I would say crude may like a consolidate sideways to down for a few days, and then getting back to the upside in a continuing rally in a weekly bottom. So we'll see how it goes. The long position could be stopped right now, and we should just, if you want to have like a long position, wait for a correction, small correction, and put your stop loss here. You have a very nice stop loss, 51 dollar for crude. If it goes below that, it's going to be acceleration to 50 to 52. So right now, just keep your stop loss for $52 and sorry, $55. And this $55 is very, very important level right now for crude. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel. Have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.